Hello friends, today we are going to see a new topic called the preamble. So in Indian Constitution, the preamble is called the introductory part or preface of the Constitution. It was taken from American Constitution. When we talk about Indians creating Indian Constitution, it started late part of 1920s, and after that in 1934 M.N. Roy proposed, and he had an idea that we should have a constitution, and it was adopted by the Congress. And later on in 1938 Jawaharlal Nehru proposed that Indian Constitution should be created only by Indians. Cabinet Mission Plan gave a plan to constitute a Constitutional Assembly. The first Constitutional Assembly formed in 9th December 1946, and later on in 13th December 1946 Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru proposed objective resolution. This objective resolution became the nucleus to form as a preamble for our constitution. So what are the important words present in our constitution? Namely, sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic, and liberty, equality, fraternity. These are all the words which is present in our constitution. So first word is sovereignty. The sovereignty is nothing but India is not dependent or dominion to any other country in the world. It is an independent state, and no authority is above it. It is free to conduct its own affairs. You can ask a question: if India is an independent country, what about United Nations Organization or Commonwealth? This is not going to bound or bind our constitution. If we want to come out from this organization, we can easily come out from this organization. It is not going to bind us that we are not dependent and we are independent. So United Nations or Commonwealth nations or G20, whatever it is an extra constitutional declaration. It does not affect the India's sovereignty at anywhere in any manner. So the second important word is socialist. This term was added in 1976 by the 42nd Amendment Act during the period of Indira Gandhi, and the Indian brand of socialism is democratic socialism. So we follow welfare state, and it is not a communist socialism or state socialism. So democratic socialism, which have a mixed economy, which have both public player and private player. Likewise, we have government hospitals as well as private hospitals. The third word is secular. Even this word is not included in the original constitution. It was added in 1976 by the 42nd Amendment Act during the period of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. So the word secular was not expressly mentioned in the constitution, but it is there in our fundamental right, article 25 to 28, right to freedom of religion. The next important word is democratic. So democracy, nothing but a people's rule. In direct democracy, the people exercise the supreme power directly. Likewise, in Switzerland, they vote for all the matters for directly. But in indirect democracy, the representatives will vote instead of people. So in India, we follow representative democracy. So representative democracy is further divided into two types, that's parliamentary and presidential. We follow parliamentary form of democracy, parliamentary form of government. So Indian Constitution provides representative parliamentary democracy. So we have universal adult franchise, in which whoever completes the age of 18, they can have that constitutional role to put vote, and periodic election every 5 years we can have an election, and rule of law, independence of judiciary are the manifestations of democratic country which India follows. So the next word is republic. Democratic polity can be divided into two, that is, one is monarch, another one is republic, and we follow republic. So in republic, the head of the state is always elected directly or indirectly. So India has an elected representative called the president, and he is elected indirectly for the period of 5 years. The next word is justice. The term justice in the preamble embraces three distinct forms: socio-economic and political justice. This particular justice we got from Russian Revolution 1917. So social justice means everybody is equal, all citizens in the country is equal, no one is above, no one is below, and everyone is treated equally without any discrimination. So economic justice denotes that non-discrimination between people on economic grounds or economic factors. For example, if government is giving anything to people, it should not be segregated only to a particular caste, creed or religion. The beneficiary should be all the people of India. So there should not be any discrimination among economic lines. For example, if government is paying salary for the government employee, and there should not be any discrimination between male or female or this religion or that religion, everybody will have an equal salary on basis on their cadre. So it is called economic justice. The final one is political justice. All the citizens of India will have one vote if he completes 18 years of age. That is called political justice. So the next one is liberty. The ideals of liberty, equality and fraternity in our preamble has been taken from the French Revolution 1789 and 1799. So liberty means absence of any restraints on the activities of an individual, and at the same time providing opportunities for the development of individual personalities. So if someone is thinking to do something, they are having the liberty to do anything, but it have a restrictions. So the preamble secures all the citizens of India liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. So the liberty does not mean license to do whatever we like, but you can enjoy with limitations. Your liberty should not mar others' liberty. So that is what the restraints have. We have equality. It means absence of special privileges to any sections of the society. We provide adequate opportunities for all individuals without any discrimination, equality before law and equal protection of law. Everybody is equal, no one is above and no one is below. So two provisions in the Constitution seeks that achieve political equality is Article 325 Election Commission of India and Article 326. Article 325 defines about eligible of an Indian in the electoral roll grounds of religion, caste, race, sex. Nothing is going to come. He is eligible as a citizen to put vote. Article 326, elections to the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assembly to be on the basis of adult suffrage, means of age. If you complete 18 years of age, you can vote in the election. Article 39, equal pay for equal work for both men and women. Fraternity. So fraternity means a sense of a brotherhood or common brotherhood. It promotes this feeling of fraternity, a system of single citizenship. In India, we don't have double citizenship like that of USA. So we have single citizenship, and it's a fundamental duty. It is enshrined in the fundamental duty Article 51A. So the Article 51A clearly denotes that harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic, regional or sectional diversity. So the phrase unity and integrity of the nation embraces both the psychological as well as territorial dimensions of the national integration. The word integrity has been added by the 42nd Amendment Act 1976. So the fraternity ensures two important things, that is the dignity of the individual as well as the unity and integrity of the nation. So this two things is very important for the nation. So the most important question is whether the preamble is a part of our constitution. This particular fight, whether it is a part or not part of the constitution, the Supreme Court in 1960 by the Birbari Union case, the Supreme Court gave a verdict that preamble is not part of the constitution. Later on, in the Kesavananda Bharati case 1973, it clearly denotes that, and it was a landmark judgment case that preamble is a part of constitution and it can be amended. And later on, in 1995 by LIC of India case, again the Supreme Court confirms that the preamble, it is an integral part of the constitution. So preamble is neither a source of power to legislature nor a prohibition upon the power of legislature. It is a non-justiciable. Its provisions are not enforceable in the court of law. Next, come to the amendability of the constitution. The same Kesavananda Bharati case clearly states that it can be amended, but only condition is the basic structure should not be altered. The provisions of basic structure cannot be entertained or given by the Parliament of India. It can be clearly explained only by the Supreme Court, by many Supreme Court judgment. Likewise, parliamentary form of government is a basic structure. Independent of judiciary is a basic structure. So, basic structure can be given only by the Supreme Court of India because Supreme Court has the highest authority to interpret the Constitution. Friends, I have clearly explained about the preamble of the Constitution. We will see in another topic. Thank you.